Good evening, guys and girls, and welcome back to City Skylines, another one. So, well, I didn't get a chance to eat, unfortunately, because, well, I ordered a calzone from a takeaway, and their dumb asses decided that they're gonna put pineapple in when we never even ordered or asked for pineapple. And yeah, I have a severe allergy to pineapple, so yeah, I could have ended up in A&E if I hadn't have been careful. So I've got another one on the way, but for now I'm gonna wait till later to eat it. So welcome to a new city. And this is the New Netherlands. It's a Steam Workshop map, and it is based around the Netherlands because it's flat. I just thought I would do this, and well, and I thought, well, why not? So I have forgotten how good. I'm now actually vaping that, which you can't get anymore. So I'm now vaping this. So if you see me pick this bottle up, and obviously I've re-wicked my vapor, so I might as well vape and game. But yeah, pretty disappointed that I didn't get to have my vegetarian calzone, but anyways. On with the live stream. So I'm hoping that the sound is good. So basically, I'm going to try and plan this out properly this time. So I want to actually curve and that join onto there. These are going to be separate little, probably district areas. Not sure about what I'm going to do with that, and that just needs a straight join to there, which the road isn't straight there, so I'm just gonna, I forgot about move it. I could move the roads, and that looks good enough. So this was already pre-built, looks quite nice. And then obviously I put in a little bit of power. No idea why one's blue. So I might as well do a bit of a, is that an actual national road? Could be a national road. I think I've just fucked up. I think that was a national road, but it'll do. So, like I say, I want a little district area. I'm not gonna grid build. Could be a two-way road. No, it's not. And then what I want to do is put a connection, make a freeform road along there. Field, ruined, gravel. Not sure. Let's run that there. So. And then what I'm going to do is just straight edge that. For now, that'll change. So I might as well just sort of... I said I wasn't going to really grid build, which I'm actually not gonna grid build. That much. I could just do small little streets for this road, but I'm not going to for this bit because this is probably going to end up being a commercial. It'd be all possibilities. It could be end up being a commercial district. And there. That could be the commercial, and then this area can be residential, but I don't really want to connect up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna run. I might actually freeform you instead. Let's sort of run you down there instead. I might downgrade the road. To basic roads with median on this one. So I wanted the industry area here, but I don't know yet. Problem is, I don't want to be. Don't just want to give them sort of one way out and one way in. Avoid that loop there. That'll do. Maybe something like that. As weird as it looks. Not sure about this area yet. Or this area. Not sure. So let's sort of don't... See, I've made it difficult. Don't really want residential, so I want residential along. Let me just pause the game and stop people moving in. I definitely want to see if I can do a policy, which I don't think I can yet. No, I can't do policies until I reach 1,000. So I wanted... I'm keeping the back area. Nobody will move in yet. No, I want offices. Offices are going to go along that back wall there, and probably along there as well. I might put offices along there instead as well. Right, so water and sewage. I want to know which way. That river's not really flowing, is it? Of course not. It's the Netherlands. Everything will be low. I'm wondering if I can do a tiny... No, that's gonna flood. That's gonna flood as well, possibly. I bet that floods. Problem was I needed a small... Let's put you... Let's put 2 in. And then bring the sewerage down there. And then what I can do is just sort of I mean, normally I don't really want to keep to a grid system, if I'm honest. Not even with water. But nobody's going to see that. So now I want power. So I want these. So they'll get power. in theory. But the problem is, can I build? Right, so let's. So if I put a power grid there, the problem is it's going to struggle to build, but if I quickly change my mind and run that's why you've got to be careful. They're not. I thought it would have been like proper cables, just not right there. Connected, I believe. Yeah, right, they're connected. And then it's running this in a strategic place. So that should be enough to, in theory, start giving power. Well, they're not complaining about it, so that's fine. Well, you can't complain about water because you've got water. And you can't be complaining about sewage because you've got sewage that is active. So what I need to actually do then is take you out. I tried to help it a little bit to flow, but obviously it don't want to flow, so right, so we've got demand for commercial. And this is where I've got to be careful, for a want of a better word. So if I put one there, excuse me, basically give them a little bit. Well, I can satisfy the commercial need, so I could basically do that now as far as that back train line. So that's the bit of commercial that they want, but they also want industry. But I can't. Well, I can give them industry, industry around here, but I never built it up. So what I'm going to quickly do is put in the industry. And the industry shouldn't mind and then what I didn't do, and what I should have done, was I'm wondering if I could have a don't want a roundabout there. No, I can't do the highway yet because I haven't got 2,000 population. That's fine, I shall sort that out when it comes to it. So for now, if I bring it down like so and join back to there, you can go on there. You can connect to there. You can bend that way. That didn't work. I wanted you to bend properly. But you're not going to... Are you going to bend the way I want you to bend? You will if I connect you to there. And then you can go there. And then a slight small bend like that. So I don't want to make too many junctions. So now if I just bring you down like that. It's a game of figuring out. So, in other news, Planet Coaster. Apologies. But yeah, Planet Coaster have now basically Cedar Point. They've sort of partnershiped with them, and we've been given an update for Planet Coaster. To do with Steel Vengeance, and that's going to be Cedar Point's new toy for the 2018 season. In other words, Steel Vengeance is a I think it's an RMC. Don't quote me, but it's basically a wooden hybrid coaster, so I'm reckoning that it is Rocky Mountain Construction that have done that, but it's basically a wooden coaster with a steel track. Might just put a little avenue in there. As you can see, I'm just trying to fill up what space I can, because if this is going to be industry, and I've left that on purpose, cargo hub. We could have a cargo hub down here for ships, but that will be a later future episode. Right, so that's that taken care of. Now I just have to get from one side to the other. But I want something that's not zonable, and most of these roads, like so, are zonable. I could do, I think there is a lane that doesn't have zones on it. Not entirely sure. Has that got a zone on it? Yes, even that's got a zone on it. This is just a plain street, but even that's zonable. Well, okay, so for now I'll just make a quick connection, but I don't really like doing the underground stuff. I don't. And what I might do is actually just bring you round and see if you'll actually make me a nice curve, which you didn't. Right, so there's going to be industry taken care of. So we've got commercial, got residential, and now we need a little bit of small, tiny amount of industry. So I'm going to power this. Do I do it underground or? No, let's actually just plonk you there. And I'm just going to put in a small amount. Which, that didn't work. let's just put in a tiny amount of industry. Might as well take that away for now. And as you can see, all the trucks are around and on the highways, residential, and they're all starting to sort of come off. Well, go down highways. And I'm reckoning this road's going to get busy. I'm reckoning these roads will get busy. Ooh. One thing I've not done for the industry zone, which I actually forgot about, was water pipes. And how could I have forgot to place water pipes in? So residential demand's gone down. So I'll just get rid of a few for now. Let's get rid of a few. I haven't finished obviously working on the residential area yet. Might as well keep that in. There's a few sort of growing in. I should keep that in. No, wrong area. Yeah, keep them in. Like so. So I'm doing this with money as well. So the industry wants a little bit more. Well, it's got a couple of spaces to grow. As well, so there's demand for it, but it depends on people moving in. The commercial is tiny. So what I could actually do is sort of, if there's no demand for commercial, just pull that off and get them to sort of build up on there. Still a tiny demand for residential, but as you can see, people are starting to move in. Which looks quite nice. Just want to check junctions. I am going to traffic light that junction. I am going to traffic light that junction. Don't know why. I don't want to really do. So if I actually click on, say, this road, as you can see, we're going to have private vehicles, and we have some trucks obviously coming down into the commercial zone, and we have some private cars at the moment in time coming down to the industry zone. And we've only got 238 people. Low demand, no demand, no demand. So there is sort of a low demand again for people to live in. Why did I want that? So for now it's going to get busy because people need to go to the commercial zone because it's obviously, you know, it's there. Still a demand, slight small demand for people to want to live in, so there. That should satisfy that demand. There's a small demand for industry. We actually don't have any industrial. Well, we've got a little bit of industry need, but there's still space for them to grow. So I am planning this city out a lot better this time. Well, attempting to. I'm still debating whether to do another live stream at 9, which I might not. I probably might do actually. Just bear with me 1 second, guys. NS. What's that? Grocery cart. See, I'm not like Alan. I don't tend to put my cases for discs and stuff in other cases. I misplaced them. Which shelf is Ghost Recon on? There's the disc for Ghost Recon. Sorry, I'm just sorting something out. Right. If I do a little live stream, which I probably might do, that'll be on Twitch. So let's put in a little bit more industry for people, since they want it. And with the demand of industry, that means the demand of residential, which is still space for people to grow into. I'm surprised I've not got any demand for commercial yet, or I've got so little demand for commercial, more demand for industry this time. So that should take care of them for now. Let's speed up a bit. And let's actually take that out for now. So I've got getting some nice industry going on. Still getting people moving in. The demand for residential is now going up, but there is space for them to move in. So I want to actually try something here. So let's go like so. If I remember the key properly, it's Shift and F12. There we go. Now Shift F12, that's a high resolution screenshot, so I don't know how well that's going to come out, but I shall check later on. So there's no demand for industry at this moment in time. And what's my uncle posted? Right, so a little hamlet. We've got trash now, education, that's fine. Taxes and loans, good. So first thing I am going to do is over here is put in an incineration plant. I could have had that one actually. Let's have that one instead, because it holds a lot. It kind of holds a lot more and has a lot more trucks. I know you can't get incineration plants, but this large incinerator is a lot better. I need some little mods for taking care of trash. So it should keep a few people happy, that. This is probably one of my, I think, is it this one or is it that one? That has a patient capacity of 7, that has a patient capacity of 5. It's this one. This is going to look a bit out of place, so I'm going to go with that one to give people what they want, and I am going to probably end up losing money. Seriously, you've got trash problems already. We've got garbage trucks out. Oh, we should have garbage trucks going out to collect your trash. So as you can see, this road is now going to get a bit busier because of the industry. So there's a lot more demand on residential. So it's time to plop back in some residential that I wanted. wanted offices there, don't I? I want offices along the back. The problem is this is going to be probably quite quiet. I've got an idea for that roundabout. So what I may do is actually just not do that bit and just sort of residentialize that area. So I do have education. You know, you'll obviously get that area. I've still not got access to parks yet because I haven't got 1,500. I know what is costing me the money right now. There's a bit more demand for commercial, even though you could have actually built there, you sons of a bitches. So let's plop in some more. You are now building there. And then plop you down there. So demand for residential has gone down, but that's fine because they have all that to play with. Start getting bus routes in and everything else, then everything should be fine. So what have we got? A little bit more of commercial demand, but they have space to play with if they really want to. I don't know why, but they build in really weird ways. So traffic obviously isn't busy, but trash is coping well. And the best thing about this incineration plant, when it actually works, I think, yeah, it does. It actually produces your power as well. But I need to look at perhaps getting some smaller or different models of stuff for the trash. For like garbage. So this is the problem. I don't want it to do this. I want it to be able to flow away. Because if it gets too close to this, then I'm going to start polluting water and I'm going to make everybody sick, and I don't want to do that. So the industry is okay at the moment. Can I actually... Did I district these? I haven't got districts yet. Oh well. As soon as I get this is a district. Okay, why are you going up there? There's nobody even there. Stupid, where are you going? I like this because I can actually click there whether this works. And I can take a first person camera ride. On the truck. Or I can actually just find out where he's going. Yeah, he went to turn around. For some strange reason he went to turn around. So it's not as busy, which is a good thing. Which, I could have made this entire industry all one way, but there was no point. Also, somebody's actually finally using the roundabout as well. That's good. And then this is obviously trafficked. So how full are you already? Now you're at 1% full, so I can actually empty you. And that won't take long to empty. Basically it just chucks it all over to the incinerator. Where are you going? Well, you've got a long trip down there, garbage trucks. You probably have to go down there to then... Christ, you've got a long way, because if you're going over there, you've got to go all the way over there. Wonder if I can have a sneaky look. So the garbage trucks have got to go all the way down there to then somewhere over there, probably to come back down this highway again. To get back. And we've reached a population of 1,000 already. That was quick. So I'm now actually gonna do what I said, and that is district this, and just remove the road and run the district up there like that. There is the bigger district, so if I want to district this, but I might actually just district this entire section like so. Just make that one complete district. Lake District. Funny. You're trying to be funny again. So can't do any of that yet. Recycling would be a good one for a district. Can't remember how to do specializations, but obviously I can't do them yet. So if you do have any names for these, you know, these towns, I do have an idea for one of the names. I might actually just, even though I've not been, I might put this as a residential area up here maybe, and perhaps the bus station up there when we get it, and perhaps call that Tilburg. We'll know what I'm on about. Right, so I have got fire and police now. So I better get the police. Why can't I get you? because you're the fire copter depot. So you've got 15, you've got 10. Can't get used guys yet, but I better put one in. I've got to keep these guys happy. And I better put one in the industry as well, just to make sure that there's going to be no incidents, because I don't fancy my industry going up in smoke, because there's a lot of trees around here. So they want residential and commercial demand, so the commercial I am going to beef up, ramp it up a bit. Which means this area is probably going to start getting busy. And take that up to there, and take that up to there, and fill that in. So they want more residential area as well, which I didn't plan in for just yet. So what I'm going to quickly do is try and find my road that I was using, and if you can't find it, well, bugger it. It's just a basic road, isn't it? It's already highlighted. That's why I couldn't see it. So let's actually pull you off there, and you're not gonna like that. Okay, that's fine. So I'll just pull you up there. Game saving. Once it's finished packaging, I'll be fine. Oh, please don't tell me all of them are going to the industry. Please just tell me that's just a mid-hour. See, ever since mass transit, I've actually got a little bit of a... I'm planning something for... what day is the 17th? Planning something for tomorrow. I won't tell you what. You'll just have to tune in and find out what that could be. So they want more residential, which is fine. Let's actually sort of give them they'll just have to get used to living next to a train line. Let me just pause the game a minute just so I can place in the residential. Without them moving in. And complaining, so they have a bit of water, that's fine. There we go. I could. There is a city policy I actually want to put on, but I can't put it on yet. District policy. Well, city planning, sorry. So there's a lot more demand for residential, which the city's only small. Well, the city's about 1,000 people. Why is seriously, the elementary school's not actually covering, so I'm going to put another one in there as well. A bit more need for commercial, but the commercial can grow. Still don't really want to grow in there though, do you? No, I didn't want residential, I want commercial. So this roads are starting to get a little bit busier. Not sure if they actually need heating or not. Don't know. What's my current power? Yeah, I could reduce the budget for the power. I guess. Well, what happens if I knock that budget down as well? Well, there's still sufficient. They don't really need that much, and they do industry. Everybody's now complaining about sewage since I dropped that budget. Well, now you're not complaining about it. The power's gone down to a manageable level. You're only 1% full, so I'm not really too bothered about you. You guys have got this lot. It's got a lot of garbage reserves because it produces power as well. So yeah, I'm a little worried that this is going to get too far and contaminate the water reserves. I will eventually be able to clean it up. This area I thought was quite full. Alright, I'm gonna quickly just not allow. You would have to bug out on me now, wouldn't you? Stupid road. As soon as I click that, sometimes it'll just restore it back again. Yikes. And 1,500. Event policies, landscaping, parks and plazas. Smoking ban, pet ban, parks recreation, substitute youth, come on, max security, Tilburg bus station and canals, small parks, vertical farms, unique buildings, Statue of Liberty, Arc de Triomphe, which is the Arc de Triomphe in France, Brandenburg Gate, boat museums, traffic park would be quite easy, would be quite nice. Locomotive halls. Okay, I didn't realise about that. Construct 7 instances of a multi-platform. 7? Okay, now. So what have we got? Traffic park. Will you not let me put that in yet? Yeah, you will. I actually want to put traffic park in. I'm kind of thinking that I didn't leave myself enough space to put the bloody thing in. I don't like the way that's bugged it out. Which isn't great because I don't want that to happen. Because it looks crap. That wasn't the best idea. As long as it doesn't bug it out when I do that. Just, I'll sort that area out. Adjust junctions, actually. So it's give way, because this is the left, so it's give way to anybody who's on the left. Right, so I want to actually put traffic park in. I want to put it in because it's quite a cool little thing. Everybody seems to be upgrading. I didn't leave enough space, which is a shame. Because you're not going to boost anything if I don't put you there. I'm wondering if you will go in there. Yeah. This is a cool little park. It's basically where the kids can actually come and learn to drive. As you can see, the cars are going around. So it's quite... It's actually quite a little cool little thing. That should have boosted the area, which it has. And I'm going to sacrifice a few houses just for the sake of that. I want to try and that's modded parks. What are you? Biodome. don't want to put biodome in there. I wonder if I could have. Let's put it in the commercial area actually. So what are you? Your other parks. How big is the basketball court? Not very big. Sacrifice a few residents to make them happy. I'm losing people, unfortunately. A picnic plaza with tables, I would put. Problem is, I don't really want to get rid of people. I'm trying to keep people in. So obviously now they've got Traffic Park and visitors and just tourists. And I mean, they've got plenty of area to still grow. I might actually. Do I want? As long as this road doesn't get too busy, then I don't mind that. The industry wants a little bit. So it can have a little bit more. Let's actually grow that up and grow that up. Like I said, there's not really a demand for commercial at the moment, but that's looking quite nice. And we've obviously got, I've got an idea for a train station and everything, and bus station, bus train hubs, all that sort of, you know, the usual city skylines stuff. I don't think I started exactly at 7. So I'm just going to go for a little bit, just a little bit longer. So this road's getting busy and people are coming off, and not entirely sure what that is. I think that's just an underpass for people to go under for walking. So I'm getting worried because the pollution's sort of spreading more. Problem is, it doesn't tell me which way the water's flowing. Normally the game tells you which way water flows, and unfortunately this isn't. I'm getting worried that obviously if it's going to hit the water availability is going down as the city grows. So I'm going to put that back up. I don't need to really worry about power yet, do I? No. See, like I say, I'm getting worried that this is going to seep down I'm just trying to see which way the water's actually flowing. I kind of want the water to... It's flat, that's why. Didn't want to do that. Right, so how do I normally do this? So what I need to do is try and get the water to flow. You can see there's little markers here. So what I kind of need to do is... What's that? Unsorted signs. This is all like the landscaping stuff and the extra beautification mode and stuff like that. Now I wish I had as disasters like tornadoes, meteorites, building collapses. Which, because I don't have disasters on at the moment, I'll probably look at putting them on. Well, not put them on, but I might trigger a few. So you can do sort of like lights, ground lights, and all sorts of stuff that I may sort of get into. I haven't really decided with this, but I might do. You know, you've got cranes and construction props and offices, cherry pickers and road barriers. So that, industrial props, drilling rigs and road blocks, roof platforms, and then residential items that you can plop down, and it's quite interesting, you know. Unfortunately, that's not. I don't think that's going to be the flag I want particularly. Ah, it changes. Okay. So if I could get, is it Shift and T? No, it's Shift and P. So prop and tree anarchy. So if I was to actually then, that's France. I think that's a French flag. Yeah. I'm just gonna have a quick you know, you could actually go to like a house and or a building of some sort and put them on. Garbage cans on the streets. You do all sorts with this game, really. And then obviously when monorail pylons, and there was a prop I was actually looking for, but I don't think I can find it. And then I think to get rid, you just, yeah, just get rid of that. So that's quite a good little thing, but I must remember to turn prop and tree anarchy off when it's like, I know this probably seems we're getting busier. I don't think, you know, if you were to say delete that road, you could then sort of just like put them across there. Didn't want that. Let me just quickly do an example. Don't think I've got national roads yet, have I? No. So let's actually sort of not join you up. Like I said, because I've got prop and tree anarchy on, wrong thing, I wanted to move it mod. I can't remember how to select multiple things. You could then sort of do this and then that didn't work, but you get the idea. What I mean is, like, take a single don't want you to snap to it. Why are you actually snapping to it? Because it does. You know, take a piece of dirt track road, for example, and then where was I? There? No. There? No. Landscaping. There we go. And then you could just like grab a grab a grader concrete buckets, sort of like a drill rig, and then that's industry, isn't it? You know, and just get something like that. This is just me prattling around, you know, and then just sort of something like that. Or I could have just selected that one. It would have been so much easier. You know, like that there, that one there. Sort of a power generator, and I did let's go. It's portable, won't it? You know, portable office. And then you've got your little, they're tiny. Sort of like just a little, which is that tiny, the graphics don't even show. Which is pretty bad. But yeah, you get the idea. You see what I mean? You can see what you can do. Just with certain bits. I'm not going to keep that there. It was just a small example of what you can actually do. But I am going to keep that detached for now. So we need more residents by the looks of it, but that'll be another need more residents and more industry, and that will be for another episode. So thank you guys and girls for joining me. Do join me again at 9 PM, where hopefully I'm going to do another live stream. Obviously there won't be Facecam, but it'll be on Twitch. So if you join me again on Twitch, and I thank you for joining me, guys and girls, and I shall see you at 9 PM. So goodbye for now.
Bodies high.